Hey, y'all. Well, y'all find anything about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa, no you don't. No sneezing. Watch you. I told y'all, no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. It trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry's not... But what about my film? Nick, pay the lady. Jeez Louise, all my film money is just being spent on film, and I don't even get to use it. What happened? I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Huh? Whoa, did you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt of Gordy. What are you going to do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. A UFO. UFO, probably would be more accurate. Anyway, if I can't get a career-making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. Huh? So you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right. Okay, well, let's move back to Public Beach. Let's go to the boathouse and see if they've got anything. It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. Small boat rental shop doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because of the murder. There's small boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently, the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. Okay. Criminal Affairs Department, I guess.
Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again.
What do you mean, again?
Whatever. Have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is.
Investigation. How is the investigation proceeding?
It's not really. We have another meeting coming up.
Oh, no.
We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive.
His motive?
See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident, and the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case, Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him.
Yet Edgeworth never talks about his past. Ooh. Bet they'll drag that out to hit him with it in court tomorrow. No? Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I gotta admit, doesn't look good, pal.
Gordy. Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy?
The monster down in Gourd Lake?
Well, we're looking for it.
Huh? Are you out of your minds?
Eek.
You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me, then?
Oh, Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick.
Told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta.
Nick, try telling him sooner next time.
Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy.
Huh?
I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence.
Really?
You can take whichever one you like.
Secret weapons. Okay, give us the goods.
Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, missile.
Missile?
He's a canine police dog, still in training. Missile, missile, here boy. Woof. Here he is.
Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog.
Cute dog.
And this will help us how?
Woof. Next secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole.
Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole?
Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one.
No, please. I'm already overwhelmed by our choices.
Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here.
Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive.
Right.
How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector?
Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be?
I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. Can't make up my mind either. For the totally opposite reason. Well, I suppose I can't hurt to borrow one of these. Well, the missile, the dog's probably cute. Probably just the fishing pole's useless. But I'm thinking, if the gunshot was further away and we're not thinking it's suicide and he's shot from somewhere else, we may be able to find casings on the shore. So I'd like to borrow the metal detector. Can we borrow that metal detector?
Sure thing, pal.
Not sure what we're going to find with this.
Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything.
Okay, so we're gonna move back to the boat locations. To the beach. Move to the boat rental shop. Ah, I nailed it. Nick, it's beeping. The metal detector's found something. Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? Because I said so. Nick, look.
Huh? An air tank?
Huh, the valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy.
Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster?
Oh.
Huh.
There's something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags. Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it. It's heavy. An emptied air tank. The valve is open and the banner flags are wrapped around it. So someone, like, scuba'd over and shot him? Oh, jeez Louise. I'm gonna present this tank to you.
What? An air tank? What about it?
Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Have you seen it before? Have you seen this before?
Huh? Me? No, never. Who the heck would go diving in the middle of the winter?
Something about the way his eye twitched when I showed him the tank. I think I better pursue this line of questioning a little further.
What, an air tank? What about it?
Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Is it yours? Say, is this air tank yours?
Why would I have a thing like that?
Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? Just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there.
Must be a coincidence. There's a string of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need to take anyway?
To inflate something?
You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Oh, inflate what? What else?
That big puffy steel samurai.
Now, why would you go ask me a question like that?
Looks like I hit the nail on the head.
Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always use was on the fritz, so I tried using the tank to inflate it just once, and it didn't go so well.
As I suspected. That's more about the tank. It didn't go so well?
Yeah.
Do you think you could be a little more specific?
Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it.
Tell us.
Fine. Whatever, it's like what I said. The compressor was busted, so I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then... blam. Valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. And took my poor deflated steel samurai with it.
What? Off into Gourd Lake?
Sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. Flying air tank.
So the tank of the Steel Samurai you were trying to fill up flew away? What happened next?
Well, all that happened on the 20th or so.
20th? A week ago.
Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out to the lake. So I went out every night in the boat looking for it. I mean, Kayans gave me that Steel Samurai after all.
And when did you find it?
Just the night before last. Flew way out there. Took me 4 whole days to find it.
The night before last was the night of the murder.
Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight.
So you didn't know about what happened?
No.
That's too bad.
It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery, at least.
A mystery?
Maybe we should go tell her.
Well, let's go to the woods and say, hey, it was all a sham. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I've got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy from me yet?
Gordy doesn't exist.
Lada. There's no such thing as Gordy. What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? Y'all got some proof Gordy doesn't exist? The proof that Gordy doesn't exist is here. Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without the proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist. Larry's air tank? What are y'all doing with an air tank?
This is Gordy.
Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick?
There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently made a pretty loud bang when it flew.
A bang?
The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo.
Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai? Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dream.
I'm sorry, Lada.
Nah, it's okay, you win. I'll give you your info like I promised. Poor Lada.
So tell us this information you have.
Promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lada, we will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else. Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all, just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Shows an empty lake, taken automatically at 12:24 at 11:50. Bye now, y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Poor Lada. It's all Larry's fault.
The legend still lives on, I guess.
The legend?
Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Someone should whip that butts into shape.
Yeah, everybody, let's whip our butts into shape. Alright, let's go to the boat rental place and see this old man.
Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lada was talking about.
You're right. Doesn't seem to hit anyone around at all.
Well, let's go check it out anyway.
Caretaker's shack. Oh, he's got a bird. Meg, that you? Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I'm worried sick.
Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya.
Meg,
Yes?
finally made up your mind, have you?
My mind?
You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone.
Pasta?
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. You kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home. Hello, hello.
Nick, what was that?
A parrot, the one on the perch. Keith,
Yes?
I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, sonny.
Nick, what's the wet noodle?
Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello, hello. Yep.
And he fell asleep.
I guess he's relieved.
Pasta restaurant. A pasta shop?
Yep. To think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you two the third generation. Meg,
Yes?
tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing.
Dough tossing?
You too, Keith.
Yes?
You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen.
Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy?
Meg,
Yes?
you know the best pasta has been made west of the Rockies, don't you?
Right, of course, everyone knows that. Nick,
Huh?
how long do we have to keep up this all in the family charade? This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is.
The rental shop.
Let's wake the poor lad up again.
This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. So now that you mentioned it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, yo, dude, we want to ride in one of your boats. That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days, darned if I understand them.
Pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. This old man is a witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. Let's examine. Look, Nick, he has an electric blanket on his table. It looks warm. It's a great idea. We should do that at the office. We can sit down with our clients, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa.
And what? Talk about murders?
Aw, Nick. Party pooper, Nick.
This fishing pole looks expensive.
Wow, he has a television in here too?
Yeah, he's allowed to.
Look, a little safe. It's locked.
Wow, there's lots of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there?
Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello. He ignored me.
What, you forgot Meg? You gotta call her first name.
Her name?
Polly, how you been? Hello, hello. See?
Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly?
His companion, the boat ship carrier, adds to the name Polly.
Too bad all she can say is hello.
Har har har. Old Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words.
The secret words. Polly, what's your name?
Polly.
Hee hee, cute. I found a new friend.
Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean.
Funny, he doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that. You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here.
Okay. Can I get anything? Polly. There we go. We gain a conversational talk with him. My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here.
Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228. All right. Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya?
See, Nick, all it takes is a little clever thinking. You had a criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write that number down.
Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes.
Can I look a little safe? It's locked. Well, we know the code. Okay, well, I guess we're done in there. You have anything to say? Nope. Nothing there. Let's see how this goes.
Detective Gumshoe isn't here.
Now that you mention it, didn't he say he had a meeting to go to? Oh, that's right. Let's come back later.
Okay, maybe we go to our offices.
Ah, fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great.
Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay?
Misbehaving's much more fun.
It's not going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again.
Right. I'll behave.
Oh, dear. Well, what should we do?
I don't know. I've been in detention this whole time. I think I'll let you decide what we should do. Deal?
Any ideas? Well, any thoughts you want to share?
Well, I was in detention all day. I think I'd like more time to think. Poor Maya should probably thought about Mia the whole time she was in there. Okay, so you're not helpful. May you go to the detention center?
Looks like Edgeworth is in questioning.
Let's come back later.
Guess so. Okay. Guess Grossberg law offices. It's like the only place I haven't really checked. Apparently, Mr. Grossberg is on vacation today. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. Wow, seriously? I guess we're going back to the lake. Ay, ay, ay. I must have missed something with the caretaker shack. Can I present this paper to you? Now listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolor patch we were talking about? Our rainbow lioli? I figured out the last color we should use, indigo blue.
Indigo? Blue?
That didn't seem to work the way I thought it might. Okay, what if I show you this photo? Now listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolor pasta? Nope. Same thing. Oh, so I don't know if any of this is... If I present Polly to you, does it do anything? Yeah. Yeah, got nothing there. Not sure what else to do.
There's got to be something I'm missing with the older gentleman. Oh, it takes very good of our street. It's covered with dents. Can't believe anyone would try this car down here. Yeah. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes pretty tough skin to camp, but it's cool. I just... No, it has to be with the older gentleman. We're just gonna have to keep presenting stuff to him. Would my badge do anything? Because I've pretty much presented almost everything, so we'll just work our way from the left. That a lawyer's badge? Okay, apparently this will do something. Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Huh? Yep, I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Nick, now's your chance to clear things up. Sir, no, I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either. We're here investigating a murder that took place in this lake the other night. Please help us. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister. All right, I'll help. But on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. Sure. Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Wait, didn't I just say... You too, Meg? Yes. You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know. Now, what was that you want to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello. Oh, he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Do I... Now do I present this to you? Yep, I've seen this. You know something about this, sir. Keith. Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? Yep, the other night. Out in the lake. Yes? I know all about that. I seen it. What? Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all. Present the gun. He fell asleep. Ruff. So not that. Can I show you your bird? Polly here's my only friend in the world. Isn't that right, Polly? Hello. Yep. Show the empty lake. Nope, it's not that. Yeah, we're not gonna get anywhere else with this guy. Autopsy report, that did a thing. I believe that didn't have anything. Gun didn't have anything. You have anything to say about the shots? No. Okay. I don't think he's gonna give us anything else, so it's time to get out of here. Okay, so let's... Is he out of questioning? No. Not back from vacation, so... Place left is you out. No. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is something I've still gotta hit him up with. Because he's gotta be the only thing I've got going on. Yeah, no. It's gotta be the older gentleman and I just missed something. anything else in your room I can examine? Camera? Nope. Wait, do you have anything else to talk to me about? Oh, dang it. What you saw? I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside, probably night. Yep, it was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. And I heard another one, bang. A little while later, this boat comes back. The young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yep. What did he say? Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, I promise. We need to know earlier than that. You know what, eh? Little Terry was just here. Terry? Yep, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? Was wearing this tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out of his face. Must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. Comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question. Huh? Polly. Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk. Don't forget DO6. Huh? What did you just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DO6. What? DO6 incident? Hey, mister. I mean, Dad. It's getting weird. Who is this old guy? Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who told that old man. Oh. What? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Gumshoe. There we go. Finally hit that part that we need to make some progress. Hey, pal. Long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? Oh, caretaker. You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh, yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh. How'd you... that was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. DL6 incident. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about the DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. Can I present... I don't have Polly saying, can I present this photo? Sorry to disappoint you, pal. I'm drawing a blank. Dang. Well, let's move to the detention center. Nope, that didn't. See, I don't think this didn't answer, but the parrot did say it, so hopefully, even though it didn't update to say, maybe.
What's that? Parrot?
Okay. The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about that incident.
That incident?
DL6.
What?
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Squawk. Don't forget DL6. Squawk.
Huh? I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word.
Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident?
Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be...
I get you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need.
All right, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. Guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. To the records room. Wow, it's amazing. Lee Dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both we and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Nick, I found where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll get the right file. Case summary. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it. Here you go. December 28th, 2001. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So 2 days the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now?
Looks like it.
There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Makes sense. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours? That'd be scary like that in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes, so Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Data. Do you have any data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim, here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son Miles. Miles? Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father. From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Huh. Sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Data. Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as a suspect in the DL6 was Yadi Yogi? He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so much so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? He may be closer than we think. The old man? I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. Wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. Ooh. Let's see how this one goes. I would like to save our progress. Okay, let's go to trial. We are ready. We're somewhat ready. We're hopefully ready. Right? Right?
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready.
Who is the judge here anyway?
Mr. Von Karma,
Your opening statement.
Very well. No opening statement, so... Not so fast, Judge.
He's taking a meaningful pause before speaking.
Right, of course.
Prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now.
Order, order. Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Bah, must you question everything? It'll be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right.
I call my witness, my decisive witness, to the stand. It's that mysterious boat shop owner.
Witness, state your profession. I'm the proprietor of the restaurant The Wet Noodle at Gord Lake. And I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify.
Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. You know what? We're gonna object that. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet.
Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah, I've predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes.
Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right.
The witness will state his name. Well, I'm not really sure. Yep. What do you mean?
My, memory.
Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can't recall, you say?
Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify.
Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness?
This should be great. Night of the murder.
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. There is nothing to question in my witness testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict, now. Yes. Mr. Wright?
We're gonna cross-examine, thank you. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness.
Very well, you may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma. 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness.
Oh, yes, it was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. That's fine. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Yeah, his noodle business where he rents boats. Then I heard a bang. Press that. And where did the bang seem to come from? We're not 100% sure what happened to this guy. He's just old and doesn't have very good memory, which is why he's a perfect witness.
From the lake, I figure. Are you certain? Yep. Good. Continue.
When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Let's press that. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly, but I figured there was 2 men out there. Yep. But you couldn't see them clearly. Yep, at the time, that is. At the time. I heard another bang. So you heard 2 gunshots total. Yep. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore, and a man walks by my window. By your window? Yep, by my window, right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him.
This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. I have a bad feeling about this. That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Press. How do you know it was the defendant? Are you sure? Uh-oh.
Get Dad.
Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead, and he was walking by, too. What a great witness.
Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth?
It was him, that Edgeworth boy. Whoop. Did he just...
This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt.
Von Karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. Better act quick or this trial is going to be over. Raise an objection. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun.
Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun and the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand?
Exactly.
That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You're ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true.
Judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Raise an objection. Your Honor, this witness claims that Edwards say, I can't believe he's dead, but his words is all we have. If he were telling a lie, great.
Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony's a lie, show us proof.
I know. He is a pretty cocky lawyer. Irk. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please, can you hear me, sis? Please, we need your help. Nick needs you.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand.
Oh, I thought he died.
This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
What?
No! This court finds the defendant Mr. Miles Edgeworth
Guilty. Uh-oh. I'm the best defense lawyer ever. My client just found guilty.
The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Well, I screwed up.
Who was that just now? Me, huh? Wah!
Larry? Larry Butts?
What are you doing here?
Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Oh, this sounds like a credible witness.
Remembered what?
The gunshot. I heard it too.
Order. What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot?
Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Where were you 5 minutes ago? Well, apparently he was listening to the old guy give his testimony.
Order, order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over.
Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse.
You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned.
This judge is being persuaded by the other person.
Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistakes have been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty.
Ooh, damn.
Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now. What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Larry Butts. Court is adjourned.
Well. September 27th at 28 a.m. Whew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. Humph. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. Just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night? Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something, right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right.
Yeah?
This might be our chance.
Our chance?
Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. Whoa, he's not guilty. He's clearly our friend, which means he's innocent, even though he was the only person on the boat. The victim was shot from like a meter away, which had to have been someone in the boat, and his hands are on the murder weapon, and we've proved that the bullets did come out of that gun. Does not mean he's guilty, even though literally we have nobody else that could have committed this crime. I mean, like, nobody. Like nobody. They were the only people in the lake. His hands were on the murder weapon. We proved the bullets from the gun. And we proved that the guy was shot from at least a meter away, so it couldn't have been suicide. But, you know. And that guy was the lawyer who got the murderer who killed his dad off scot-free, which, I mean, so he's basically hands on the murder weapon, proved the bullets are out of the murder weapon. He's the only person that was in range that could have shot the person, and it was the lawyer who got his dad's murderer off scot-free. But it's probably not him because we're friends, and friendship, it's magical.
That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court, and that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right?
That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth.
Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15. Everything's on Larry now.
O.J. Simpson this trial. I'm gonna do something on this trial, and I don't know what yet, but it'll be something. All rests with Larry Butts.
Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 25th.
Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. But Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. It's Larry Butts. Okay, night of the murder. That night I was out in the boat on a lake. Okay.
I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. And just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home.
Wow, that testimony.
That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court.
Okay, if the judge thinks your testimony's vague.
In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. I think I will.
What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared.
Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick.
Yeah.
Well, let's just start pressing everything. That night, I was out in the boat in the lake pressing.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright?
There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay, first of all, what time was it?
Oh, it was after 11 when I went out in the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night, so I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak.
And why were you out in a boat at such a late hour?
I was looking for something, but I found it.
Looking for something?
Yeah. Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy.
That's surprisingly close to the truth, in a sense.
This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with.
So I quietly slipped the boat back into the rental shop deck. Press! Around what time was that?
Well, let's see. I figure it was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12 o'clock. Yeah. You're not sure?
Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry.
Just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang.
Press. Where did the sound come from?
Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake?
Yeah, I looked. Didn't see a boat. Press. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? We know there was a boat on the lake. We have photo evidence of it.
Order, order. Well, Mr. Butts.
Whoa.
Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not.
Oh, okay. No problem. That's just the most important part of this case. So after I heard the single gunshot, I went home. Press. So you only heard one bang, correct?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, Nick? It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradiction. Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. Okay, well, let's just start working on this as we go. Gonna present. Can I present? Nope, I don't have it. Never mind. Can't present that. Bang. Pretty sure fired 3 times. Present.
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory.
Huh? Really? What? It says 3 shots. You said, objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright. Okay. Whoops, that didn't go so well.